Right, well, joining us now is Faisal Al-Mudhaka, editor-in-chief of the Qatari newspaper Gulf Times. Faisal, thank you for staying with us. OK, there are many assumptions which have been made as to what's happened, in Doha just nearly a week ago now as well. But, what are the lessons that we can draw from this? This is the thing here, particularly for the Gulf states.
The rule of the mediation is the trust of two parties. It seems that, and also the amenity of the United States and support for this mediation. Watching the press conference, Netanyahu with his false claims, reckless speeches, talking about, we are going to.
I mean, there was no equivalence between getting Osama bin Laden out of Pakistan, really, and getting him out to what happened in Doha, when you actually bombed your opposing mediators on the interlocutor's soil.
Yes, on an official mediation that is
ongoing.
Ongoing. For him, there is a lot of false talking about he wants the hostages. I would leave this hostages thing because this is more an Israeli local to assess, but it's all a bunch of unsensed, reckless speeches. But the lesson to learn from what happened, that the GCC should own their own security. A mediation, if it's not working, Qatar, as a state, I think, will always sustain its policy of a dialogue by peace. Qatar will always be a capital of mediation in the Middle East, and we will stand for what we say. But I really not very optimistic. Okay. I'm not very optimistic about the whole situation, listening to the press conference of Netanyahu.
It seemed like nothing had changed, really.
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed.
But then this begs this other question: is that these states in this part of the world need to look at this with a new lens, do they not? They have to look at what the role is for the US for them, for one thing. Would they consider using the leverage that some of these Arab states have in the Gulf on Israel itself to perhaps come up with a solution? Or do they, as you perhaps also pontificate upon, is continue with this passivity?
Look, I think what happened on 9th of September is not the same. It's a whole change. There will be a lot of change of alliances. There will be a lot of change. The 9th of September, and after 9th of September is not the same. I hope the summit comes with condemn, yes, but also with a measure that stop this reckless act of Israel in the region. Just an indication, 16 building has been flat out. So much people were killed, children and women, while the Arab leaders and the Islamic leaders are meeting. Is this the world we want to live on? Is this the new Middle East? So I think a lot of measure has to be taken, and the Arab has those, and Islamic has those levers, especially the GCC.
Yes, so then we talk about the GCC. I mean, could they openly or privately even perhaps not necessarily welcome these strikes, but see these strikes as perhaps buying them some more security, if you will, in a funny sort of way?
What do you mean, more security?
That perhaps they will not again be attacked as Donald Trump has suggested.
Look, the relation with the United States is something, but that's what I'm saying. The GCC has its own power. It's time for them to get together. The GCC have faced many challenges, and they have challenges, political situation, the Iraqi-Irani war, the invasion of Kuwait. So there is many challenges past time. Now, I think they need to go together, back together, activate their military coalition, which they have. It's part of the GCC. Activate their economic, activate their defense security. I think there is a lot of measure can be taken. This should not be a free ride for Israel. The concept of peace and sustainability, it will not work. We have tried it. It's not working very well. What did the Abraham Court do to the Arab state? Did it create peace? It didn't create any peace, as you have seen. So there's a big condemn from the UAE. Will this attack speed up the Saudi on going forward? Of course, no. So what is Netanyahu is doing is just creating another chaos and keep doing this reckless part. It's not far away when the Iranian and Israel, between them, the war. This creates sustainability for the region. It's all illusion. Everything for him comes from the testimony. You're talking about Bin Laden, same concept. Doesn't believe in international law, doesn't believe in borders. It's all things that is inspired by religion. So as we are really living in a challenging time dealing with this. It's not us. I think it's the international world, because what he's doing is encouraging. You have seen today there is a tension, China and Taiwan. There is a tension in Poland. It's encouraging a world destruction. It's not only in Qatar.
Faisal, that's all we've got time for. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Faisal Al-Baraka, editor-in-chief of the Qatari newspaper, The Gulf Times.